Hi, and welcome back to C5 Basics. Today I'd like to talk a little bit about how to bring in a collaborator to your website. What am I speaking of? Well, take the scenario of a situation where perhaps you want to work with another developer of Concrete 5. They may have skills and they may have licenses to other add-ons that you would find desirable on the site. And best of all, you may work very well with them. So how do we assign or share a website with another developer? Well, it's called adding a contributor to your project page. And here's how we'll do it. As you recall, to get to your project page from your website, you simply go to Dashboard, go to the bottom left, Extend Concrete 5, and at the bottom of this page, you'll see that there's a link to your project page. So here I am at my concrete5.org project page. And as you notice, my C5 sample site is identified, its URL, the version of Concrete 5 that I'm using, and under Management Team, there's me, labeled as owner. And you'll notice that there's another area where we can fill in a developer's name that we would like to share management duties with. So the way that we would add a contributor or a new user is simply to type in their username in this field. I've worked very well with another developer, Rick, by adding his username and clicking Save. You'll now see that I'm listed as owner and Rick is a contributor. Now once again, we've added him. If that's a mistake, I can remove him as a contributor. But let's say we're going to continue working well. Not only does he now have better access to the project, but we can also share add-on licenses that he may have that I don't. So from his login, he can now go to his list of project pages and he will now see C5 sample site and he'll be able to assign add-ons to the project from whatever list he may have available of licenses that he owns. The one thing that I find you really should be aware of, however, when working with a contributor, that once that add-on that they may have contributed to the project is assigned to the project, only the management team owner can release it from the project. That really helps avoid unintentional deletions and conflicts by someone forgetting that perhaps that they had given you that to use and accidentally deleting or removing it. It keeps everything clean and in a very logical order. So again, when you need to work with somebody else and you're looking for their assistance, it's quite easy to add them to your management team simply by putting their username in this field and saving. Hey, that's all I have to cover on this topic today. Thanks for joining me. I'm Adrian, the Concrete 5 Community Arvixe Web Hosting Liaison. If you have questions about this presentation today or would like to recommend another, please drop me a note at adrian.rick@arvixe.com.